Junior varsity girls basketball will get things started with the Climax Fisher and Fosston, as the junior varsity game will be at 1 20-minute half, and we're going to get the score all figured out. I'm guessing someone went and hammered our scoreboard here. We'll get this all figured out, and we'll get it rolling for you on yourliveevent.com.
You got it. She's gonna grab mine. Maya. Come on. Huh? Yeah.
sneaking by two bags.
And it's just 5. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh boy. Okay. 1, yep, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 timeouts. Okay, and Callie, you got 2 balls, man. Now
should though. He got the guns out and everything.
Yeah, it might be my mission. Who's taking pictures?
Need somebody to take the picture. He could make that.
Junior varsity wrapping up. Again, it was 20 minutes of total game time for the junior varsity between Fosston and Climax Fisher because of some low numbers. And so that was the reasoning for a shorter junior varsity contest. The varsity broadcast is coming up. It is also Parents' Night here, so stay with us. We'll be back with broadcast of the varsity. I'm not in charge.
You look like you're in charge.
Well, thanks.
Kevin and Jenny Slate, parents of Autumn Clayton.
By the way,
John Parkin and Wendy Zastro, parents of Kaya Parkin.
Parents' Night recognition for Climax Fisher girls basketball.
Our ninth graders, Jeff and Tracy Solheim, parents of Cameron Solheim. Dana and Molly Falsrud, parents of Ella Falsrud. Brandy Thompson, parent of Marissa Exhibit. Vance and Cheryl Horton, parents of Sarah Horton. Leah and Paul Reitmeyer, parents of Allie Reitmeyer. Ben and Tasha Larson, parents of Ava Larson. Our sophomore, Amanda Liddell, parent of Molly Olson. Our juniors, Brad and Maureen Erickson, parents of Kennedy Erickson. And our seniors, Shayna and Mark Shorten and Ellen Rowland, parents of Grace Rowland. Sonia and Annie Lundstrom, exchange parents of Maddie Podolsky. Lance and Jennifer Reitmeyer, parents of Ella Reitmeyer. And Angie and Mike Mossick, parents of Jenna Mossick. Parents, thank you for all your encouragement throughout the season. Your continued support of the Climax Fisher athletic program is always greatly appreciated.
Parents' Night recognition for the Climax Fisher Knights girls basketball team with the varsity matchup against Fosston coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Fisher High School Gymnasium on yourliveevent.com. Varsity basketball between the 4-9 Climax Fisher Knights and the 12-0 Fosston Greyhounds. My name is Kevin Kochman. I'm with the broadcast this evening on yourliveevent.com, a presentation of R&J Sports and Halstead Telephone Company. Mike Vosick, our camera and engineer for tonight's broadcast, featuring the Climax Fisher Knights and the Fosston Greyhounds. Two teams the second time around here on the schedule, and the final few games left on the regular season during this COVID-shortened season in high school basketball. Two teams played on the first day of February, and it was a victory for the Greyhounds on that night, 44-26. Meanwhile, the Knights and Greyhounds will play for a second time around this evening right here on yourliveevent.com. It's the Agramax pregame show. Agramax of Fisher, AgramaxLLC.com. Agramax here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products, including seed sales, agronomy, custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. Contact their team in Fisher, Agramax, 218-891-2211. The Agramax pregame show goes here on yourliveevent.com.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The Agramax pregame show continues tonight from Fisher as the Climax Fisher Knights and the Fosston Greyhounds do battle in high school girls basketball. The unbeaten Fosston Greyhounds, 12-0, coming into the matchup tonight against the Knights. Their head coach is Kelly Viken, joining us in the pregame coach's comments. All right, Kelly, let's fire it up here tonight for the Fosston girls coming in to match up with the Climax Fisher Knights. And for the girls, I mean, obviously trying to keep things rolling right now. Things are in a good way, but we're leaning towards playoffs, and you want to see the girls step it up a notch.
Well, like I've talked a lot with Tom Lano, our goal is always, as the season goes on, to be playing better basketball each and every practice, each and every game, so that hopefully end of the season is when you're playing your best basketball. Hopefully we get to have playoffs and nothing interferes with that as far as COVID. These girls have worked hard. We've got a lot of seniors on the team, put a lot of time in over the years, and hopefully we can have a playoff for them.
Yeah, that is a big key, and so far it is looking good, but just like you say, you never know. So we play each game, and tonight for the girls, get a chance to take on Climax Fisher, second time around against the Knights. Yeah,
you know, they came to our house last time earlier in the season, and I give them a credit. They played with a lot of heart. They played tough. It was a good competitive game for us. You know, I think in the end it ended up being a 25-point game, but for the most part it was a competitive game throughout. And I know it's parents' night, and I expect nothing less. I'm sure they're going to bring their A game and leave it on the floor for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And for your girls, I know a couple of game time decisions here in the roster, but otherwise, for the most part, the varsity intact for tonight.
For the most part, we got one out and another girl that's going to be kind of a question mark whether she can go tonight. But we'll see what the night brings. Hopefully, with our bench, that's been one of our strengths, I think, through the season is our depth on our bench, and hopefully that'll carry over tonight.
Depth has been within the conference. Few and far between have had to be able to utilize depth. That does go a long way.
We've been fortunate this year. All the years I've been coaching, this is the deepest bench I've had, and it's good timing, perfect timing with COVID and wearing the masks. I think there's been a few games where we've worn teams down just because we were fresher in that second half and fresher those last 5-6 minutes of the game.
So keys for success tonight, you talk about going to the bench and utilizing the depth when you can. What are other keys for success tonight, Kelly?
Well, it's all the little things. We have to take care of the basketball, win the turnover battle. We have to rebound, win the rebounding battle, and we got to hit some shots. We got to hit the inside shots, and we're also going to have to hit some outside shots. But it's all those little things during the game that add up and it makes a difference between a win and a loss.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Good luck to you and the girls, and we'll try to catch up afterwards.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds girls basketball team, Kelly Viken. Again, the Greyhounds come in with a 12-0 record, having defeated Climax Fisher back on the first day of February, where it's now March 4th. Month later, how will these two teams show up and play? Parents' night tonight in Fisher for the Climax Fisher Knights. The Knights and the Greyhounds do battle this evening on yourliveevent.com and the Agrimax pregame show. Adriana Rooney, the head coach of the Knights, coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
We're back on the Agrimax pregame show on yourliveevent.com as the Fosston Greyhounds warm up here tonight, getting ready for the matchup against Climax Fisher. It's parents' night for the Climax Fisher Knights. Their record is 4-9, coming off a win over the Park Christian Falcons on Monday night. Their head coach is Adriana Rooney. Coach, tonight, second time around against the Greyhounds. Saw them here, and we were talking off the air a little bit about it. It was a while ago, but saw them early in the season. Girls played a pretty decent game that night, a little offensively challenged, but you played a team that still is unbeaten on the season really well your first time around with them.
Yeah, I guess going into tonight, our shots since then have been falling a little bit better, so hopefully we kind of can make a few more fall this time, but last time when we played them defensively, I thought we did very well, and hopefully we can kind of carry that over to tonight.
Coming off a win here against Park Christian, too, that's got to make the girls' attitudes perk up a little bit.
Yeah, they're definitely excited. They're looking forward to today's game, and hopefully it hopefully it turns out good.
No doubt the odds are stacked against them, and that's not a secret. The girls are going in knowing that, and you've talked off the air, just mentally having that attitude, having a positive outlook, and looking at it in that way is going to help them go a long way if they want to buy into it.
Yeah, the girls are definitely excited. They're, even if we make it a close game and just kind of give them a little bit of a run for their money, they're excited for that. So
well, I know it's parents' night too, kind of ties into the evening, and that's always a night too you hope that the kids are going to be a little bit more amped up for.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, sometimes it takes a little bit of focus out of the, I guess, game time pregame warm-ups. Sure. So hopefully that doesn't play a role in it, but oh well, we'll see what happens. I know it's going to be a little awkward too. We've got only like a half a JV, so it's a little bit different here tonight. Outside of that, those are the uncontrollables. What you can't control is what happens out on the floor a little bit. What are the keys for success tonight? Defense, having not necessarily, I always want them to have a good attitude, but just like staying confident the whole time and knowing that even if we're down by however many points or whatever the score may be, just to, still play hard and give it all they got, because, we got nothing to lose for this one, so.
That's right. Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you, and the girls will catch up afterwards.
Thank you.
It's Adriana Rooney, the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights in her first year as head coach. The Knights come in with a record of 4-9. Fresh off a win over Park Christian Monday night on the road, and last Friday had a loss to the Lake Park Ottoman Raiders. Knights will be back in action here on Saturday against Red Lake County Central. The Mustangs will be their next action after tonight. They take on the Fosston Greyhounds. It is a section matchup and a conference matchup, and it's yours on the AgriMax pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
All new and used equipment from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada can be purchased with financing interest rates, fixed rate, 5 years, as low as 2.65%. 2016 Challenger MT 865E, also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart. This is priced at $43,000. A 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. They also have new and used Rem grain vacs for sale or rent. Thanks for your business from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
The AgriMax pregame show continuing tonight in Fisher as the Climax Fisher Knights do battle with the Fosston Greyhounds. And the pregame conversation continues here from AgriMax LLC, AgriMax of Fisher, agrimaxllc.com. We'll talk about some of the keys to victory, and it is a lot about the mental game here for both teams tonight. The Greyhounds had a bit of a lapse there the first time around against the Climax Fisher Knights, and they weren't able to have the game that they certainly depend on and look forward to. Meanwhile, the Climax Fisher has a lot of confidence, should have some confidence coming into the game, plus coming off a victory. So the mental game is going to play a factor, no question. But then as Coach Viken said, and this is going to play the same for both teams, it's doing the little things, limiting the turnovers, rebounding the ball, getting inside, getting physical, and getting after it. I know the Knights have had some struggles offensively. They're hoping to change that here this evening. Meanwhile, the Greyhounds would like to come out, set the tone here, and get things going early on. Greyhounds coming in with an unblemished record of 12-0. The Knights are 4-9. It's Parents' Night here in Fisher, and your action is here on yourliveevent.com. The Climax Fisher Knights and the Fosston Greyhounds. This is the Agramax pregame show. Agramax with seed sales, custom arrow and ground application, crop protection products, and more. Learn more, agramaxllc.com, or call 218-891-2211. Starting lineups are coming next on yourliveevent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agramax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, seed conditioning, crop scouting and consulting, research and crop insurance, Agramax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agramax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agramaxllc.com.
Next new variety we have pending approval is 8938. Good tons, good sugar, but a great disease package that we're looking forward to with this variety. And as you can see with the root shape, again, we're not giving up any root shape, good harvestability. If you have some tough ground that you're needing to put some beets on for the next year, this is one that could potentially be a great fit for those acres.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Agramax LLC pregame show with the starting lineups for the Fosston Greyhounds as you see it on yourliveevent.com. They'll start here today. A senior, 5'9", number 2, Taylor Kronig. A senior, 5'6", number 12, Cora Norland. A sophomore, 5'9", number 22, Caitlin Vesledal. A senior, 5'11", number 24, Jamie Carleen. And they'll start a senior, 5'6", number 25, Jenna Manicky. In the starting lineup, she was a question mark coming into the game. Starting lineups for the Fosston Greyhounds. Head coach is Kelly Viken, assisted by John Ekman and Sean Benson. They are in the white uniforms, maroon numerals and letters, black trim, Fosston on the jersey tops. Climax Fisher Knights starting lineups. They'll start a senior, 5'5" guard, number 10, Jenna Vosick. They'll start a senior, 5'6" guard, number 11, Ella Reitmeyer. They'll start at a forward, a 5'10" junior, number 20, Trinity Erickson. They'll start at a guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 22, Hallie Reitmeyer, and at a forward, 5'8" senior, number 32, Gracie Rowland. The Climax Fisher Knights head coach, Adriana Rooney, assisted by Shelby Duckstead. They're in the silver uniforms, or gray uniforms, I should say, with the black numerals and letters, and white trim, white letters, that is, black numerals, white trim, Knights on the jersey tops. There you have it. Starting lineups, part of the Agramax pregame show here on yourliveevent.com. As we get ready for basketball action, we will fire things up here as we get a chance to do a little bit of work on our scoreboard here as we get the ball game underway. Get to the action as we see it here. The Climax Fisher Knights with the basketball to start. We'll work our way into the... all of a sudden, things just didn't want to work out in the old scoreboard here today. So here we go. We're going to do some drawing, and it'll all work out good. Jumper by the Knights, no good. Rebound comes down to 22, the Fosston Greyhounds. That's Caitlin Vesledal. Work the basketball around and inside, and a foul called as Taylor Cronin goes up for the shot. We should be pretty close to what we need to do here for this scoreboard to work. All of a sudden, it was all great for us here in the first contest, and it decided to change on us. So here we go. Everything's good to go on yourliveevent.com. Appreciate you tuning in. Jenna Vosick called with a foul, her first, team's first, and the first free throw is in for Taylor Kronig. Averages just over 11 points per game. Her second free throw rattles off the back iron, no good. And the rebound comes down to Hallie Reitmeyer. Knights basketball trailing 1-0 early on here tonight in Fisher. Jenna Vosick with the basketball. Vosick dribbles in, now looks to move it. Swings it around, Erickson. Left side, this is Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer to the baseline. She'll kick it out to Vosick. Vosick to Roland. Reitmeyer. Up to Hallie Reitmeyer. Inside driving is Ella Reitmeyer, and she'll run into traffic. Ball is tipped, they say last touch by the Knights, and it'll be a turnover on Climax Fisher. Fosston leads 1-0, a minute 10 into the ball game here on yourliveevent.com. Greyhound basketball. Kronig, right side, she'll work it. Carleen, left side to Manicky. Now a jumper inside for the Greyhounds. Spins out by Vesledal, and the rebound is down to Jenna Vosick, her first of the game. Up the floor, she gets the ball to Hallie Reitmeyer, who runs right into Cora Norland. And Norland's going to be called with a blocking foul as worked it down to the baseline. Cora Norland hit with her first personal, team's first. Knights inbound from the baseline. That's Ella to Hallie Reitmeyer. Ball is loose inside. Erickson comes away with it, and a foul is called in the Greyhounds. Foul inside. They're going to tag Jamie Carleen with a foul. It's her first, team second. So the Knights will inbound again from the baseline. Climax Fisher trailing 1-0. The inbound, a jumper for Gracie Rowland for two. And the Knights have a 2-1 lead. 16-17 to play, first half. Up the floor, Taylor Kronig, right side. She'll swing it up to Manicky. Kronig, right wing. Passes, Carleen, top of the key. Ball is tipped. Good defense by Jenna Vosick. Tips it out of bounds. It'll stay basketball with Fosston. Greyhounds will inbound down in the corner. It'll be Carleen tossing it in. Carleen up top to Kronig. Kronig, Carleen. Back inside. This is Kronig. Turnaround jumper. Bounces around and goes in. 3-2 Greyhounds with the advantage. 15:50 to play first half. Knights basketball. Reitmeyer dribbles. Free throw line area. Ball is tipped. Erickson's going to watch it go out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Greyhounds. It'll stay Fosston basketball. YourLiveEvent.com. Everything seems to be operating pretty much as normal as we need it to here on the scoreboard. We had a brief issue there, but everything seems to be in good shape now, for the time being anyway. Jenna Vosick misses a shot, rebounded Jamie Carleen, and up the floor, Greyhounds in transition to Kronig, goes hard to the basket, blocking foul on the Knights. Contesting the shot, Trinity Erickson going to be tagged with her first personal, team second. Greyhounds, Taylor Kronig to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 at the line already, and her first free throw is good. We'll see a substitution for the Knights as Ella Paulsrud going to check in, exiting Trinity Erickson on a substitution. Also, Jenna Manicky checks out. And into the ball game, Kinsey Dupong for the Fosston Greyhounds. Second free throw is in for Taylor Kronig, and it's 5-2 Greyhounds with the advantage. With it, right side, Knights basketball. They get it to Vosick. Reitmeyer. Back up top, a pump fake from Hallie Reitmeyer. She'll pull up with a jumper inside. The freshman connect. She averages a little over 10 points per game this season in the Pine Prairie Conference. 15 minutes to play first half, and the Greyhounds by one. We'll get a travel in the backcourt. Travel on Cora Norland. Turnover 1 on the Greyhounds. Climax Fisher boys basketball on the road in Red Lake Falls, taking on Red Lake County this evening. Inbounds pass is turned over. Greyhounds, Taylor Kronig misses the shot, rebounded by Jenna Vosick. She'll push it up the floor. Knights basketball, Vosick to the basket, shot no good. And the rebound comes down to Kinsley Dupong, her first rebound of the ball game. Up the floor, Greyhound basketball. Norland, Kronig, right side. Now they'll work it into Vesledal. She drives to the basket and is fouled and go to the line for a pair of free throws here for the Greyhounds. Foul called. Foul is on 32 Roland, her first. Team's third now on the Climax Fisher Knights free throw. Good for Caitlin Vesledal. Tegan Noel checks in. Taylor Croning exits on a substitution for the Greyhounds. Second free throw, good. Caitlin Vesledal makes both free throws. 7-4 in favor of the Greyhounds. 14:30 to play, first half. Reitmeyer to Vosick. She pumps, drives, shares it to Paulsrud. Paulsrud, Roland, up top here to Hallie Reitmeyer, driving in. Now finds a fall away there from Paulsrud. Missed the shot. Rebound is down to Cora Norland. In the backcourt, Knights are meeting with three-quarter court press. And we'll get a blocking foul on Climax Fisher at midcourt. And the foul will be on Ella Reitmeyer. For Ella, that's her first, team's fourth. Get to the Greyhounds subbing. Brinley Mallon checks into the ball game, and Mallon will inbound here. Get the ball to Tegan Noel, top of the key, back to Mallon. Mallon sharing, right side, Noel. Inside passing, this is Norland. Cora Norland passes it off to Vesledal. Missed shot. Hallie Reitmeyer grabs the board. Here come the Knights the other way. Reitmeyer, free throw line jumper. That one goes. Hallie Reitmeyer has 4. 7-6 in favor of Fosston. 13:40 to play, first half. Greyhounds push, and they'll turn it over. Pass was high to Tegan Noel, and it ends up right into the padded wall. And it'll be Knights basketball. Climax Fisher's Jenna Vosick dribbles across midcourt. She'll hand it to Paulsrud, who picks it up. Now gets it to Hallie Reitmeyer. Freshman to freshman. In and out. Vosick has it right side. Double teamed, works it out. Reitmeyer back inside to Vosick. She goes, little finger roll inside. Shot no good. Tegan Noel going to grab the rebound for the Greyhounds. Greyhound basketball. Cora Norland. Pass left side to Dupong. Kinsley Dupong. Noel. Mallon. Right side. Three-point look is off the mark for Dupong. And a good rebound there by Hallie Reitmeyer, her third of the night. Hallie's going to push. Sharing. Inside open. Ella Reitmeyer. Off the glass. Good. Knights have a lead. 8-7. Climax Fisher. 12:40 to play. First half. Good passing, good offense there by Climax Fisher. Now Noel with a baseline jumper for the Greyhounds, overshot. Rebound, put back. Caitlin Vesledal for 2. Exchange the lead, 9-8 Greyhounds. Knights will bring it across midcourt. Jenna Vosick. You'll get it to Ella Reitmeyer. Left side to Hallie Reitmeyer. Sets the offense. Hallie crosses over. A spin into the paint, lost a handle. We'll say the Knights were last to touch. Turnover, Climax Fisher. Substitution is Ava Larson. Trinity Erickson check in. We'll see a couple subs as Roland and Hallie Reitmeyer exit. And we'll see Taylor Kronig check in. Out will be Caitlin Vesledal. Also in will be Grace Rue. Checking in for Tegan Noel. Subs for the Fosston Greyhounds. Full court press put on by the Knights. Greyhounds will inbound in the backcourt. A soft pressure by the Knights, mostly guarding against the inbounds pass. On the left side, Mallon works it in. Rue turns around, throws it off the glass. Fight for the rebound. It's tied up. Possession arrow will go to the Greyhounds. They'll maintain. Greyhounds by 1. 12 minutes to play, first half. 9-8. Fosston leading Climax Fisher here on YourLiveEvent.com. Inbounds, a three-point look. It's off the mark for Kronig, and the rebound comes down to Ella Reitmeyer, who pushes. She looks inside, ball is tipped on a pass, and it's going to be out of bounds, last touched by the Fosston Greyhounds. So Climax Fisher will maintain possession. The Knights will maintain possession. Will inbound here. And the ball is turned over. Knights will turn over on the inbounds pass. Fosston with the steal. Greyhound basketball. Looking in to the basket and a foul. Pass went in to Taylor Kronig, and she goes up and in and off the glass. They say the bucket counts. 11-8 Greyhounds and a substitution. Foul, by the way, was on 23 Paulsrud, her first, team's fifth now on Climax Fisher. As Cora Norland checks out, free throw by Kronig is good. 12-8 in favor of Fosston. 11:30 to play, first half. The lead is 4 points. Vosick works it to Ava Larson. Back out Reitmeyer. Ball is tipped. Rebound. Vosick. What a fancy move inside for Jenna Vosick, and a rebound put back is good. 12-10. Greyhounds by 2. Fosston 12-0, unbeaten on the season. Climax Fisher 4-9. The two teams had a pretty good tussle back in February, though. Turning around, Kronig drives baseline, throws one up. Her shot does not go, and she draws a foul inside. The ball was hanging on the edge and doesn't fall. I think they're going to tag Paulsrud again. Yeah, Paulsrud, they put it up the wrong numbers there, but it is Ella Paulsrud's second. Team sixth, and first free throw is good. Taylor Kronig. 5 of 6 here so far in the first 7 minutes of basketball from the free throw line. Second free throw. Rolls out, no good. Rebound to Trinity Erickson. And the Knights will bring it across midcourt. Eva Larson has it right side. She'll drive to the baseline, looks inside to Vosick and lost a handle. Pretty aggressive bounce pass there, and Jenna couldn't handle it, goes out of bounds. Greyhounds by 3, 13-10. And the Knights nearly intercept the pass at midcourt. Greyhounds do break the press. Wide open, Rue. She finds positioning and missed a shot. Battling for the rebound tie-up, the ball will be Climax Fishers. Fosston will inbound the basketball here. Check that. Fosston will turn over the basketball, and it'll be Knights basketball now. Climax Fisher. Reitmeyer. Finds Vosick. She'll drive left side. Passing. Getting to Gracie Rowland. Rowland. Reitmeyer. Outside the arc. Dribbling left side. Now finding Rowland again at the top of the key. Rowland has her pocket pick there as Mallon went in for the steal. It's tied up, and the Greyhounds will have possession. That's good defense by Mallon. Brindley Mallon getting right in the mix there and causing a ruckus, and we'll get the basketball for the Greyhounds. Knights will be back defending in Kinsley Dupont. We'll bring it across midcourt for the white-clad Fosston Greyhounds. Greyhounds inside, work it to Rue. Rue blocking foul on the Knights. Rue is trying for positioning. Erickson standing tall like the Statue of Liberty in there. Trinity Erickson tagged with her second, team's 7th, and 10 minutes left to play in the first half. It's bonus time. The officials, one of the three should look up at the old clock there. Okay, and they do. Thanks to the assist from the scorer table there with the buzzer. At the free throw line, Grace Rue shooting a 1-and-1. Greyhounds by 3. Still Greyhounds by 3. Rebound Kronig, her putback no. And the rebound comes down to Hallie Reitmeyer and a foul. So it was Grace Rue missing the free throw, and the rebound went down to Kronig. She missed it. Meanwhile, a foul in the backcourt by Mallon, her first, team's 3rd on the Greyhounds. Knights basketball trailing by 3. 13-10. Fosston with the advantage, defending. Reitmeyer's shot was tipped. Rebound, Jenna Vosick, put back, no, but she's fouled. So the Knights will go to the free throw line. Jenna Vosick will have a chance at free throws. Foul's going to be called on Kinsley Dupont, her first, team's 4th on the Greyhounds. Neither team playing particularly clean here, and now we'll see Jenna Vosick to the line. Free throw is up and good. Jenna makes the first, she'll have another. Grace Rue checking out, checking in, Caitlin Vesledal. Vesledal at the line, Vasic at the line as Vesledal checked in. She'll get the rebound off the miss. What are the chances? The two gals with V last names coming in a mix right there at the line. What are the chances? Vesledal drives. She'll score on the other end. Vesledal and Vasic show. 15-11. Fosston with the advantage. Inside. Reitmeyer going to save it from going out of bounds, but then just got that tippy toe out of bounds and a turnover on Climax Fisher. Hallie Reitmeyer stepping out, and it'll be Fosston with the basketball. Leading by 4, 9:22 to play first half. Here on yourliveevent.com. Greyhounds inbounding in the backcourt. It's Kronig. Mallon. Jenna Manicky. She was a question mark if she was going to play tonight. Here she is. Inside pass, a turnaround. Vesledal lost a handle. A steal. Vasic with the steal. She'll work it up to Hallie Reitmeyer. She'll throw it up, and the shot's no good. Draws a foul. And a foul is going to be on 25, Manicky. Her first, team's 5th. Good aggressive drive there, and Hallie Reitmeyer will be the benefactor. She'll go to the line. Pair of free throws upcoming. First is up and good. See a substitution as Ella Reitmeyer in for Jenna Vasic, her first break of the game. Also, Kinsley Dupont out in is Cora Norland, Greyhound substitution. 3-point lead. Make it a 2-point lead. Hallie Reitmeyer hits both free throws for the Knights. 15-13 Greyhounds. 9 minutes to play in the first half, and a turnover by Fosston. Knights will bring it across midcourt. Hallie Reitmeyer looking in. Great pass, finding Paulsrud, but couldn't get the handle. Now Reitmeyer comes away with the basketball. She'll fire it out, and we're going to get a timeout. Things got a little hectic, but a timeout by coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, Adriana Rooney, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. 8:47 to play first half. Fosston by 2 on yourliveevent.com and the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today. 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
Greyhounds by 2, 15-13 on yourliveevent.com. 8:47 remains here in the first half of girls basketball, the varsity matchup. Junior varsity ends up being a 20-minute total game. They played 16 minutes, which equated to a half of junior varsity, and then limited numbers, so they played 4 minutes as well for a total of 20 minutes. The final went 31-12 in favor of Fosston. Varsity action. Greyhounds by 2. Knights inbounding the basketball. Reitmeyer to Roland with the ball. She'll dribble right side. Pick it up. Get it to Ella Reitmeyer. Now finding Gracie Roland, and a travel is called. Turnover is number 8 on the Knights in this first half of basketball. Fosston will see a sub as Mallon checks out. On the floor, Norland. Carleen Manicky, who has it now, fires left side, a jumper for Kronig. Yes, Taylor Kronig hits the deuce, 17-13. The other one on the floor, Vesledal for the 5 for the Greyhounds. Got Reitmeyer, Roland, Larson, and also on the floor is Paulsrud. Long shot there for Larson is no good. Rebound, Jamie Carleen along the sideline. Carleen up the floor to Vesledal. Vesledal is going to put it down. Right hand shot is good. Caitlin Vesledal with 8. 19-13. 6-point advantage. Largest lead of the game now for the Greyhounds. 7:50 to play first half. Paulsrud. Reitmeyer driving, passing. Sharing to Roland, who drives in. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Rebound corralled by Cora Norland. It's her second rebound of the game. Norland crosses over. Left side passing, Carleen. Driving, shot is good for Taylor Cronin. 21-13 Greyhounds. Left side passing. Rowland, she'll launch a three-pointer. No good. Ball is loose, tracking down a rebound. Get a push right there, no call. Hallie Reitmeyer grabbed the rebound, and then it's going to be a turnover on the Knights. Up the floor, Norland, left side, and we're going to get a charge call on the other way. Climax Fisher's Ella Reitmeyer takes the charge, a little slow to get up. Cora Norland will be called, her second, team's sixth. Ella Reitmeyer will check out. She'll get checked on here for a moment. We'll see Maddie Quadlity check in along with Jenna Vasic, a couple of subs for the Knights. Trinity Erickson also on the floor. Gracie Rowland and Ella Paulsrud. Paulsrud has it top of the key, dribbles. Shares here to Erickson. Long two, foot on the line for Rowland. Her shot misses. It's out of bounds. And the long rebound will belong to the Fosston Greyhounds. 21-13 as we see Tegan Noel check in. Exiting is Taylor Kronig on a substitution. Noel with the basketball. Work it to Manicky. Fosston sets up in the half court. Mallon, Noel, baseline jumper. Shot no good. Rebound to Jamie Carleen. Her putback no. Vesledal, putback no, but fouled. She'll go to the line. Foul is going to be on Trinity Erickson. That's number 3. Team's 8th. Vesledal at the line. Free throw good. She'll have another. Sarah Thorson checks in after the missed free throw. Rowland grabs the rebound. Right side with the basketball. Thorson shares it up top. Rowland drives in, driving in. Rowland, shot was deflected by Vesledal. Rebound comes down to Manicky. Now inside, get the ball to Vesledal. Driving, yes. Caitlin Vesledal gets the shot to go. 24-13, the lead is 11 now for Fosston. Had the Knights scoreless since the timeout. Turnover. Noel with the steal. Greyhounds pushing. Manicky, 3. Bounces, no. Rebound is down to Jenna Vasic, her 5th rebound of the game. She'll throw it up, looking for Paulsrud. And then Jenna Manicky jumps the pass. Ball is tied up, and it'll stay with the Climax Fisher Knights. 5:35 remains in the first half. 24-13, that in favor of the Greyhounds. As we see Jenna Manicky check out. And Brindley Mallon checks back in. Knights basketball trying to get off the Schneid here. Work the ball here to Thorson. Thorson has the ball tipped. Vasic's got it. Noel guarding Jenna, now driving left side. Quadlity up top. Rowland. Rowland dribbling in. Off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound eventually to Jamie Carleen. It's her 4th of the night. Up the floor. Noel. Shot no good. Rebound Vasic. 6 rebounds for Jenna. She'll push for Climax Fisher. Top of the key. Right side. She'll pass to Thorson. And we'll get a foul called. Jumping and a push on the Greyhounds. Bonus for everybody. Foul is called on Kinsley Dupong. That's her 2nd, team's 7th. And Maddie Quadlity will go to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1. Knights at the line. Free throw. It's good. She'll have another. Maddie Quadlity, a senior. We got a substitution. Second free throw for Quadlity is good. 24-15 in favor of the Greyhounds. Now up the floor. And it'll be a steal. Greyhounds turning it over. Steal by Reitmeyer, and then blocking foul on Jamie Carleen. That's her second, team's 8th. Knights being aggressive. Hallie Reitmeyer has grown a lot this season, and she's going to the free throw line with a chance at a 1-and-1. See a sub. Ella Reitmeyer is back in for the Knights. Joining Hallie Reitmeyer, Jenna Vosick, Maddie Quadlity, and Gracie Rowland on the floor. And first free throw is good for Hallie Reitmeyer. 24-16 in favor of the Greyhounds. Knights chipping away after trailing by as many as 11. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound comes down to Caitlin Vesledal. 24-16 is the score. That's coming with 4:35 to play in the first half. Greyhound basketball to Noel. Ball comes loose. Tracking it down is Vesledal left side. Vesledal right side to Malin. Malin inside. Shot up. Vesledal is no good. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Fosston. So it'll be the Climax Fisher Knights with a basketball down by 8. 4:22 to play before halftime. Vosick with the basketball. She'll work it across midcourt. Jenna with a right-hand dribble. Shares it with Quadlity up top. Reitmeyer, left side Rowland. She'll launch a three. It's off the back iron. Two Knights in the area of a rebound. They tip it. They keep it alive. They get the rebound. Jenna Vosick with a baby hook shot inside. It's no good. Carleen grabs the rebound. Kids in positioning there for the Knights inside. Greyhounds. Shot up, no good, and a rebound comes down to Ella Reitmeyer. Ella, Jenna Vosick, launches a three. Off the right side, she chased after it. Rebound Vesledal. In the backcourt to Malin. Malin's in trouble. Good defense by the Knights. Greyhounds will break the press. Malin sharing, passing in, driving. Caitlin Vesledal for two. 26-16, a 10-point advantage for Fosston. 3:21 to play here on YourLiveEvent.com. First half of girls basketball. Hallie Reitmeyer nearly lost the dribble, finds an open Gracie Rowland. Rowland tipping inside to Quadlity, and Quadlity got all tied up inside and lost the ball out of bounds, but it's last touch by Fosston. Dupont checks in for the Greyhounds. Quadlity checks out, and in is Ava Larson on a sub for the Knights. Reitmeyer to Vosick. Check that. Reitmeyer to Larson, excuse me. A lot of braids out there tonight. Inside passing. That was Larson. Lost the handle of it, and the Knights will turn it over, and then they'll be calling Jenna Vosick with a foul in the backcourt with a reach in. That's her second. Team's 9th. Each team, foul categories are very very close here, very similar. Knights with 9 and 8 for the Greyhounds. Free throw for Fosston. Rattles out, no good, and it's rebounded. Off the miss by Kinsley Dupont. And in the backcourt, Gracie Rowland grabs the rebound. Vosick, good pass inside to Ava Larson. No, shot does not go. Reitmeyer was challenging for the rebound and had it tipped by a Greyhound. Ball stays with the Knights. 2:42 remains in this first half. 10-point advantage for Fosston. 26-16. Jenna Vosick, three-pointer, short. And tracking down the rebound is Kinsley Dupont. Greyhound's going to push. They do. Malin nearly lost it and does. Reitmeyer, great positioning there. A steal up the floor. Vosick will step in. Shot is blocked by Noel. Vosick grabs the rebound. And then it's a jumper for Hallie Reitmeyer. Good pass. Sticking with it. Bucket good. 26-18. 2:15 to play before halftime. Greyhounds with the lead and the ball. That's Malin, top of the key. Dribbles with the left hand, goes left side with it. Not a Noel. Looking, and the Greyhounds dribble up top. Fosston on the right side, wing. Now they'll share it up top here. Dupont looking in, Noel. Noel for the shot, no. Rebound comes down to Gracie Rowland. Up the floor, Reitmeyer. to Larson. She pumps. She'll drive in. Ball went off a toe. Good defense by the Greyhounds, forcing a Knight turnover. Now the Knights will force a Greyhound turnover. Coming the other way. Hallie Reitmeyer in trouble with the basketball. Finds Ava Larson. She'll pump. No foul call. Say it was ball. Shot misses, and Taylor Kronig grabs a rebound. It's her second. With the basketball, it's Mallon. Left side. Inside to Noel, a drop step. Teagan's shot goes. Teagan Noel turns around inside and gets it. 28-18, back to a 10-point advantage for the Greyhounds with a minute to play. First half. Knights basketball. Inside, shot no good by Reitmeyer. Rebound Mallon. Mallon in the backcourt, feels the pressure. Will get it to Dupong, who pushes. Dupong traveled with the basketball. 10 turnovers for the Greyhounds, 11 for the Knights in this first half. Greyhounds holding a 10-point advantage. Couple of subs. Knights basketball. Ella Reitmeyer going to dribble across midcourt. She'll spin at the top of the key. Share it with Hallie Reitmeyer. Jumper from the free throw line is good. Hallie Reitmeyer for two. 28-20. Greyhounds lead it with 25 seconds to play in the first half, and they turn it over in the backcourt. Each team with 11 turnovers to my count in the first half. Knights trying to get a little bit of momentum here before halftime. 24 seconds to play before halftime, and the inbound's a foul, and it'll be a push on Taylor Kronig. Might have been incidental contact, doesn't matter. Push is called. It's her first. Team's ninth, so a 1-and-1 coming for Gracie Rowland. Each team with 9 fouls in the first half. At the line, Gracie Rowland shooting a 1-and-1. Back iron does not go. Rebound comes down to Hallie Reitmeyer. Her putback saved, but nope, out of bounds. Last touched by Ella Paulsrud. 18 seconds. Fosston met with a full court press as they inbound in the backcourt. Call lane violation, and the Knights will get it back as the Greyhounds will turn over possession. 18 seconds to play. First half. Greyhounds by 8. Knights basketball. Again, they inbound after the Greyhounds commit their 12th turnover in the first half. Reitmeyer's shot is short. Ball rebounded. Good effort there by Ella Reitmeyer to get the basketball. Now Hallie Reitmeyer's got it. 8 seconds. Rowland. Hallie Reitmeyer, 5 seconds. Rowland, a three-point look. Right wing. It's short. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Knights with a half a second to play before halftime. Aggressive Knights basketball in the first half. Fosston holding court with an 8-point advantage. Trying to get a shot off before the half, and it will not be attempted. That's halftime. First half, the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Greyhounds 28, Knights 20, and YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around for the halftime report next.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
The mission of the Fisher Public Schools is to educate all students to their greatest potential, prepare them for the future, and inspire a passion for lifelong learning. For more information about what the Fisher School has to offer your child, log on to fisher.k12.mn.us. The Fisher School District wishes all of their students the best this school year.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. giving us more trust in tomorrow.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or two more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
28-20, Fosston leads Climax Fisher at the half in girls basketball as the first, about first half of the first half was really back and forth. Greyhounds would eventually take a 6-point lead with 7:50 to play in the first half, but it was truly back and forth. Had a lead change at 12:40 with an 8-7 lead for the Knights, and Knights would have it within 2 again a couple minutes later as Fosston got a 4-point lead. That 4-point lead turned to 6, turned to 11, then it turned to 10, and now at 8 at the half. Fosston 28, Climax Fisher 20. The Knights pressure defense, putting Fosston into a couple of tough situations. Greyhounds and the Knights each with 12 turnovers in the first half. Rebounding battle is similar. Free throws are very similar as well. Taylor Croning with 13, Caitlin Vezadal with 13. A couple of big notes for the Greyhounds. Meanwhile, Hallie Reitmeyer with 11 to lead the Knights in the first half of play. We'll talk more statistics and share more details as we are at halftime. It is Fosston 28, Climax Fisher 20, here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School by visiting isd592.org. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some night apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder! The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
At the half here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Fosston Greyhounds with a 28-20 lead over the Climax Fisher Knights on YourLiveEvent.com. We know the Climax Fisher Knights boys basketball team on the road here this evening. Their game is in Red Lake Falls against Red Lake County, taking on Steve Filling and the crew. Fosston boys also in action here this evening on 1480 AM and 99.7 FM KKCQ. As we have coverage here for you on YourLiveEvent.com. Glad to have you along wherever you're tuned in from. We certainly appreciate it on this Thursday evening, 4th day of March. First half statistics as we bring you the stats and information presented to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group and ChristianCarsOnline.com. Christian Motors, Christian Brothers Ford, Finley Motors. They've got you covered. New or pre-owned vehicles in their showrooms in Findlay, Mayville, and Cooperstown, also in Crookston and in Fertile. ChristianCarsOnline.com. You put all the vehicles right there for you to choose from all their showrooms and all their lots. They bring you the first half stats here on YourLiveEvent.com. In the first half, Hallie Reitmeyer with 11 to lead the Knights. 3 points for Jenna Vosick, 2 points each for Ella Reitmeyer, Maddie Quadlity, and Gracie Rowland. 6 of 9 free throws for the Knights. 21 rebounds, 12 turnovers. Climax Fisher led by the 7 rebounds of Jenna Vosick, 6 from Hallie Reitmeyer. As foul trouble, well, Trinity Erickson has 3, 2 for Ella Paulsrud, 2 for Jenna Vosick. For the Fosston Greyhounds, 13 points each for Taylor Croning and Caitlin Vesledal, 2 points for Tegan Noel. 6 rebounds for Caitlin Vesledal, 5 for Jamie Carleen. 8 of 13 from the line were the Greyhounds, 20 rebounds, 12 turnovers in that first half. Foul trouble, Cora Norland, Kinsley Dupong, Jamie Carleen, each with 2 fouls in the first half. Halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Fosston Greyhounds 28, the Climax Fisher Knights 20. YourLiveEvent.com second half coverage from Fisher after this.
Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough is accepting new patients. They offer patients of all ages a full range of dental services, including Clear Correct, which is an option for invisible braces, and a $99 whitening program. Dr. Rothfuss accepts multiple insurance plans, including Delta Dental, United Concordia that was affiliated with Blue Cross Blue Shield, and Principal Dental Insurance. Bring your smile to Dr. Craig Rothfuss Dental Practice in Hillsborough, and the friendly staff will help make it sparkle. Call 701-636-4244 today. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcement, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Second half of basketball ready to begin on YourLiveEvent.com with the unbeaten Fosston Greyhounds, a 28-20 lead over Climax Fisher. Greyhounds now move it left to right as we see it in front of us on YourLiveEvent.com. A three-point miss. Rebound, Jenna Vosick, a team high, game high, 8 rebounds in the ball game. Jenna's going to push. Fires it left side to Ella Reitmeyer. Hallie Reitmeyer, long shot, left wing. Left elbow does not go. And the rebound is down to Caitlin Vesledal. Here come the Greyhounds the other way. Fosston inside. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Some pressure defense there by Trinity Erickson. She's the last to touch. Fosston will inbound it. It'll be an inbound here for Jamie Carleen. Playing with 2 fouls. Carleen will fire it up to Cora Norland. Norland, left side passing to Jenna Manicky. Jumper, Vesledal, no good, and rebound, Vosick. 9 rebounds for Jenna tonight. Right side passing, work it to Ella Reitmeyer. Ella, left side, Hallie Reitmeyer. Hallie dribbles in, now passes right side. Get the ball to Gracie Rowland. Rowland, top of the key. She'll drive and fire out now, work it to Ella Reitmeyer. Jenna Vosick, inside, ball is tipped, good defense, Taylor Kronig. She'll take it away, Kronig squats it, pops it into the hands, and away she goes. Greyhounds the other way, Cora Norland sets up in the half court. Finds Vesledal. Vesledal inside. Greyhounds work it to Manicky. Jenna drives right side, hard to the basket. And a charge is called. Trinity Erickson tried to take a charge earlier today and gets it there. And big play for the Knights. Defensively, is a foul going to go against Jenna Manicky? It's her second, team's first in the second half. Greyhounds by 8, 28-20, scoreless second half in the first minute, 18 seconds. Here's Hallie Reitmeyer at midcourt, leading scorer for the Knights here tonight. She'll pass it to Erickson right side, back to Hallie Reitmeyer. Driving baseline, good pass. Ella Reitmeyer, Jenna Vosick, left side, jumper is good. Jenna Vosick for 2. She's got 5 in the game plus 9 rebounds. 28-22, the lead is 6 for the Greyhounds with 16:20 to play. Work the basketball to Carleen. Now a jumper, Vesledal, short, rebounded by Ella Reitmeyer. Knights are sticking around here tonight. Trying to play spoiler, Reitmeyer. Hallie Reitmeyer in the corner. Hallie spins, baseline, goes left, works it to Roland in the corner. Long shot is off the mark. Would have been a big one had it fallen. It does not. Rebound, Cora Norland. Greyhounds trying to get back on the board. They do. Up the floor, little transition. Taylor Kronig for 2. 30-22 Greyhounds. Right side, Erickson, three-pointer, no. She'll pull back. Here's Vosick, looks at a 3. Guarded by Norland, works it right side. Now inside pass, ball is tipped. Greyhounds gonna eventually take it away. A steal by the Greyhounds. Ball slowed down as it was making its way towards the out-of-bounds line. Cora Norland with the basketball, left side. Carleen shares it with Kronig. Kronig, Norland, inside to Vesledal and back out. Taylor Kronig. Greyhounds an 8-point advantage, 30-22. Girls basketball here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Nearly stolen away by Reitmeyer. Here's Kronig, long 2, good. She's got 17 in the game. And back to a double-digit lead for the Greyhounds, 32-22. That with 14:50 to play. Missed shot by the Knights inside. Trinity Erickson going to grab the rebound, though. It's her second, and it'll be Manicky taking it away. Steal. Greyhounds up the floor. Kronig, jumper. Off the back iron, does not go. Rebound, Vesledal. She was going for it with Reitmeyer. Greyhounds save it. It'll be Reitmeyer eventually, or I should say Erickson taking it away. Turnover on the Greyhounds after they saved it from going out of bounds. Reitmeyer. That's Ella. Inside to Hallie. She's double teamed. Along the baseline, fires it to Erickson. Back out to Vosick, and will get a hold on the Greyhounds. Hold is called on Jenna Manicky. That is her third. Team second on the Greyhounds in the second half. We'll see Roland check out, Paulsrud in. We'll see Norland out, and Kinsley Dupong in for Fosston. A couple of subs. Ball is tipped on the inbounds, and Climax Fisher will try it again. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Greyhounds. Knights inbounding. Ella Reitmeyer to Jenna Vosick. Jenna right side. She'll get it to Roland. Check that. She'll get it to Paulsrud. Now to Jenna Vosick. Shot inside. It does not go. Good look at the basket. It just doesn't go. Jenna Manicky up the floor. Greyhounds. Paulsrud, good defense. Now driving. We'll get a foul called as hitting the deck is Taylor Kronig. Reset the hair as a foul is a push on Ella Paulsrud. That's her third. Team's first in the second half. And to the line, Taylor Kronig. She's had 2 misses tonight at the line. Otherwise, is 5 of 7. She misses that one. A couple of subs for the Greyhounds. As Vesledal and Carleen check out, Mallon is in. And also Grace Rue is in. Second free throw is off the mark. No good. Rebounded down to Ella Reitmeyer. Her 5th of the game. Taylor Kronig misses both free throws. 10-point lead for the Greyhounds. Knights basketball. Trying to get it inside to Trinity Erickson. Ball comes loose. Turnover. In the backcourt, Jenna Vosick providing some pressure on the basketball. Up the floor. Greyhounds for 3. Dupong, no. Long rebound, and it's going to be Mallon tracking it down off the bench. Then Jenna Vosick goes for the steal. Vosick up the floor. She is going to be fouled. No shot. And the Knights will inbound. Good defense there by Vosick, creating a steal. And then A foul on Jenna Manicky is number 4. And that'll be the, unless I miscounted here all of a sudden. Missed shot. Rebound by Grace Rue, and a foul called on the Knights. They'll tag Ava Larson, her first, team second. I might have been off here somewhere, but at any rate, Jenna Manicky checks out. Checking in, Cora Norland for the Greyhounds. Kronig. Dupong. Mallon back to Dupong, right side looking in. Kronig up over Larson. Good look at the basket. Hand in the face. Kronig hits it. Big bucket there. 34-22. 13 minutes to play. 12-point advantage for the Greyhounds. Missed shot by the Knights the other way, and Kronig is going to grab the rebound. Largest lead of the game for Fosston now at 12 points. Ava Larson going to jump the pass and steal it away. Turnover at Greyhounds. A steal by the Knights. Vasic all the way to the baseline the other way. Works it out to Erickson. Paulsrud sweeps, goes left side with it. Baseline, Vasic. Vasic shot is blocked. And a rebound, Kronig. A block by Mallon. Greyhounds up the floor. Dupong, shot no. And the rebound is down to Ava Larson. I'll get it to Vasic, who looks to dribble across midcourt for Climax Fisher. Jenna Vasic all the way to the baseline. Blocked shot by Rue. Rebound to Ava Larson out beyond the arc. Paulsrud drives in, kicks it out. Back inside to Erickson. The Knights lose the handle on it. Pass was jumped by the Greyhounds. Roland is in, Erickson out. Vesledal in, and it's going to be Kronig checking out. Knights inbounding here. Vasic out to Roland. Pass is tipped inside, and it's taken away by the Greyhounds. Mallon tripped up there at midcourt. Greyhound basketball inside, a jump shot, yes! Caitlin Vesledal for 2. 36-22. After the Knights scored the first points in the second half, they've been scoreless ever since. 14-point advantage, Fosston. 11:30 to play. We'll get a foul call here on the Greyhounds. Foul will be called on 14, Grace Rue. First, team's 4th. Inbounding for the Knights. They got to get it in. They don't before the whistle. 5-second violation and turnover number 5 on the Knights here in the second half. Greyhounds by 14, 36-22, and they're going to push a little speed here now with Cora Norland. Vesledal inside, turn, spin, shot good, and a foul. Caitlin Vesledal getting the space inside, and the bucket goes. Foul will be called on Ava Larson, her second, team's 3rd now on Climax Fisher. Free throw, rattling out, no good. Rebound, put back for Mallon is no good. Then a rebound comes down to Ava Larson, and we will get a timeout, I do believe. Yes, we will. Timeout on the floor. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard 38-22, 11-16 to play in the ball game. It's the Greyhounds leading the Climax Fisher Knights on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
38-22, Climax Fisher scored 2 points right out of the gates. A couple of minutes, not even 2 minutes into the second half, and haven't scored since. Meanwhile, Fosston stretched the lead to 16 points Out of the timeout, Knights basketball. A three-point look for Genovasic, too strong. And a rebound comes down a long one. Kinsley Dupong. Dupong, Greyhounds up the floor, passing to Mallon. Right side to Norland. Now a jumper by Vezidal, no, but rebound Rue. Missed a shot, rebound Vezidal, yes. Vezidal, rebound putback. Norland had a rebound in there as well. I checked that. Rue had a rebound in there. Apologize to Norland. 1, 2, 3 for her. 40-22. The lead is now 18 points for the Fosston Greyhounds. Knights, Reitmeyer, shot no good. Got to check that rim, see if there's some sort of covering on it or something. Caitlin Vezidal with the rebound. Greyhounds come the other way. 10:30 to play. Looking to further separate. The inlet pass is there. And Grace Rue for two. You can hear the Rue chants. And it is now a 20-point lead for Fosston. Genovasic has it. She'll find Grace Rowland. Rowland. Hallie Reitmeyer. Good move in the paint. Spins, but puts up a short shot. And a rebound comes down to Grace Rue, and she'll get the ball into the hands of the Greyhounds' Dupong. Mallon. Norland. Rue. Shot. That's no good, and the rebound comes down to Ava Larson. Knights basketball down 20. Left side firing. Rowland. Back Larson to Hallie Reitmeyer. Knights coming into the game after a victory over Park Christian Monday night this week. Spinning. Paulsrud with it. Left side. Vasic sweeps, goes up for the shot. It's no good. May have been deflected. Grace Rue grabs the rebound. Greyhounds up the floor. It's Kinsley Dupong. Dupong passing. Getting to Norland. Norland, left side. She'll work to Dupong. Mallon. Mallon to Rue. Rue, baseline drive. Goes up. Gets her own rebound off the miss. Missed it again. And a rebound comes down to Norland and a foul call. We'll get a foul call here on Double Deuces. That's Hallie Reitmeyer. Her first. Team's fourth. We'll see some subs. 3 subs coming in for the Knights and a couple of subs for the Greyhounds. Climax Fisher with Quadlity, with both Reitmeyers, Hallie and Ella. Trinity Erickson, Gracie Rowland on the floor. Missed shot. Rebound is down to Mallon for the Fosston Greyhounds here. Greyhounds going with Mallon. Going with Kronig. Inside, a shot by Faith Ballstead is blocked. Maddie Quadlity is going to grab it. Also on the floor for the Greyhounds is Cora Norland. As the Greyhounds are going to go for a steal, but a hold is called. All right, check that is going to be it. No, it's on the Knights. Hallie Reitmeyer's second, team's fourth after the turnover. Mallon, also Dupong and Ballstead, and Norland on the floor for the Greyhounds, and Kronig. Here's your 5. 8.5 to go. 20-point advantage for the Greyhounds. Held 21 points under their season average per game, at least to this point. And now Mallon puts a way to cut that down with a triple outside the arc. 45-22. Greyhounds average 63 a game. Knights held the Greyhounds to 46 the first time they were out, back in February. No shot. I'm going to say violation. They're going to go with travel or a 3 seconds, something. I didn't see the official make a call. He just said turnover. So that's what we'll go with. Knights lost the ball. Greyhound basketball now. Dupong has it. Cora Norland. Looking right side. Kronig. Drives, scores. Taylor Kronig. 21 in the game. 47-22 is the score. Knights basketball down 25 to the Fosston Greyhounds with 7.5 to play. Left side Quadlity. Up top to Reitmeyer. Hallie Reitmeyer dribbling. Firing right side to Ella Reitmeyer. Share it to Gracie Rowland. 3-point look for Reitmeyer is going to be short. Rebound, Ella Reitmeyer inside, and then the Knights will turn it over as they try to work it to Quadlity there. Greyhound basketball, standing top of the key. Mallon works it. Norland, shot, no good. Rebound to Gracie Rowland. And in the backcourt, we'll get a timeout taken. Timeout, Knights. We'll take the timeout on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Fosston 47, Climax Fisher 22 on yourliveevent.com.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. At Climax Shelley, they strive for each student to reach their full potential by providing the best educational experience. We are tomorrow's leaders. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, including COVID-19 information, announcements, lunch menus, schedules, and more, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
All new and used equipment from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada can be purchased with financing interest rates, fixed rate 5 years, as low as 2.65%. 2016 Challenger MT 865E, also a 1315 Unverfirth grain cart. This is priced at $43,000. A 60-foot Flexicoil coil packer. They also have new and used Rem grain vacs for sale or rent. Thanks for your business from Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada, 218-784-2961.
47-22, the Greyhounds by 25, leading the Knights with 7 minutes to play. Got to double check here. For some reason, the old score clock says that we are in the third period, but that is inaccurate. Let me get that updated as the Knights dribble inside. There we go. Everybody's happy with the world now, except that Climax Fisher fans, a turnover. Turnover number 9 in the second half. Greyhound basketball. Cora Norland. Brynlin Mallon. Mallon. Shares it here to Manicky. Norland looks inside to Tegan Noel. And back out. Norland, three-pointer. It goes. Cora Norland, her first points of the game. 50-22. Now a steal. Manicky. Work it back out here to Mallon. Mallon left side. Norland goes in. Shot up. Shot good. The Fosston Greyhounds starting to get the score rolling now as Faith Ballstead with the deuce. Foul is going to be on Erickson. Trinity Erickson's third. Make it fourth personal. Couple of subs coming in. See Erickson and Quadlity check out. See into the game Hallie Reitmeyer and Ella Palsrud re-enter. Just under 6 minutes to play in the game, and the lead has swelled a little bit here for the Greyhounds once again. A battle for the basketball. Possession arrow is to the Knights. As a missed free throw by Ballstead. 52-22. The lead is 30 for Fosston. Climax Fisher's Hallie Reitmeyer across midcourt. Jenna Vosick. Free throw line jump shot. Good. And Jenna has 7 in the game, plus 9 rebounds. 24. That is first points in 11 minutes for the Climax Fisher Knights. Missed shot by the Greyhounds inside. They get a rebound, Noel. Then a missed shot. Rebound comes down to Gracie Rowland. Knights up the floor. Hallie Reitmeyer. Jumper, no good. It's short. Rebound came down to Jenna Manicky, but on the foul, I think they're going to get, Hallie Reitmeyer, third personal. Team 6th, make it 7th. Now I missed the one. 7 now on the Knights. So free throws are happening on the other end. 5:19 to play. Stay tuned. Following the game, we'll have a post-game report and recap this one tonight from Fisher. Fosston looks to be in control here this second half after holding the Knights scoreless for an 11-minute stretch there. Missed free throw by Manicky. Rebound comes down to Ella Reitmeyer. See if the Knights can develop some positivity here towards the end of the game. Greyhounds with a steal. Turnover number 11 in the second half on Climax Fisher, and a rebound out of bounds Last touched by the Greyhounds. Their 17th turnover in the ball game, 5 in the second half. Knights basketball. Vasic up the floor, shares it here with Roland. Roland dribbling in, nearly traveled with the basketball. Some call for that. Now Vasic, she trips up in the paint. Fire it up, working it, driving, going to get a whistle and a push call. Roland looking for some separation there. She drove right side and blocking foul on Faith Ballstead, her first, team's 5th. And so, at the line, Gracie Roland. First free throw, good. Gracie's 1 of 2 at the line. The Knights have scored 5 points in the second half. Second free throw, short. Rebound comes down to Ella Reitmeyer. And then the Greyhounds will take it away. Steal by Jamie Carleen. Carleen has it, fires inside to Noel. Turnaround shot, Tegan Noel for 2. 54-25. Fosston with the advantage. Here's Vasic. Jenna inside on the baseline. Now up top to Gracie Roland. Roland spins out here. Paulsrud. Paulsrud drives underneath, finds Vasic. Little bunny, banks it in. 9 for Jenna Vasic. 54-27 in favor of the Greyhounds. 4 minutes to play. Up the floor, Jenna Manicky. Left side to Tegan Noel, stolen away. And a reach-in foul, I do believe, on the Greyhounds. Should be on Noel. Tegan hit with her first personal. Now make it 6 on Fosston. Norland out, and in is Tessa Manicky. We'll see a substitution as Kinsley Dupong in for Jenna Manicky. Meanwhile, Jenna Vasic will inbound for Climax Fisher. Fire it here to Ava Larson. Larson dribbles on the right wing. Jenna Vasic. Larson outside the arc. Try to work the basketball to Gracie Roland, and a push foul is called. Foul will be on 11. Faith Ballstead, second, team's 7th. And free throws are coming for Gracie Roland. She is 1 of 3 at the line. Make it 1 of 4. Rebound comes down to Jamie Carleen. 6 rebounds for Carleen. Tessa Manicky. Tegan Noel. Get the ball here to Jamie Carleen, and now Faith Ballstead. Offense was working. Ballstead got tied up, though. Good defense there by the Knights on the ball. Now a turnaround shot is up, no good. Running through the offensive set. Missed shot by Carleen. Rebound is down to Gracie Roland. Left side passing. Ella Paulsrud, now Gracie Roland. Overshot that one, and a rebound comes down to Kinsley Dupong. 3:07 to play. 54-27. The Knights have been doubled up by the Fosston Greyhounds here this evening. Carleen has it out near midcourt. Carleen shares it now to Dupong. Round the perimeter they go. Passing in. Noel throws it off balance. It goes. She's got 6. 56-27. 2:38 to play. Ava Larson to Gracie Roland, who nearly lost her balance. Hands it to Hallie Reitmeyer on the right wing. Reitmeyer driving. Baseline area. She picks up the dribble, and a foul is called. Going to call Carleen with a hold, and that means free throws are coming for the Knights. Foul is against Jamie Carleen. There's her 4th. See Noel check out. We'll see Carleen exit. Into the ball game is Evelyn Dryberg. She checks in. Grace Rue is in as well. Free throw is good for Hallie Reitmeyer. She is 4 of 5 shooting free throws. 11 points in the first half. That's her first point in the second half. The Knights have accounted now for 8 second half points. Climax Fisher at the line. Free throw misses. Long rebound out of bounds. Who's the last to touch, they say? Fosston was. So the ball stays with Climax Fisher, and Hallie Reitmeyer will inbound. 2:24 to play. Inbounds pass is tipped, stolen away by the Greyhounds. Coming the other way, Fosston laying it in for two. Kinsley Dupong, we call that coast to coast. 58-27 in favor of Fosston. All the way to the basket, Larson. Shot no good. Rebound, Gracie Rowland, and the Knights maintain possession. Looking inside, Reitmeyer, she'll pass out. Quadlity was the intended target. Greyhounds take it away. A steal by Tessa Manicky. She'll dribble across midcourt. Left side passing to Kinsley Dupong outside the arc. Minute 50 to play. Grace Ruse, jumper no good. Rebound, Manicky. She battles, has a shot blocked, and grabs another rebound. And we will have a whistle and a timeout taken by Fosston. With a minute 38 to play, 30-point advantage for Greyhounds. 58-28 over the Climax Fisher Knights on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities, the Fisher Public School offers something for everyone. The lessons taught at the Fisher Public School will stay with students not just through their academic career, but through adulthood as well. Visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public.
And we welcome you back out of the timeout. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. It's 58-28. Fosston leading Climax Fisher in girls basketball. The final minute 38 to play here in this one from Fisher tonight. Again, stick around. Post-game report. We'll have reaction. Players, maybe. Coaches to come over for some conversation. Final stats. Run down all the stars and features we have for you in the post-game as Grace Rue lays it in for two. Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, RDK Enterprises with the Precision Player of the Game. Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, all to come. Christian Motors statistics, a missed shot by Larson for the Knights, and it's rebounded by Tessa Manicky. In the backcourt, Manicky shares it with Kinsley Dupong. Greyhounds 60. And Climax Fisher 28. Manicky, Tessa has it. Final 51 seconds as the Greyhounds will extend the offense so as to run down some of the clock here in Fisher. Manicky to Kinsley Dupong. They'll run and execute the weave up top, reset the offense with 30 seconds to play. Grace Rue shares it. Dupong, left side here to Manicky. Defense there by Ava Larson. Mallon. Dupong. Final 17 seconds here today. Get it up top to Mallon. They'll run out the final 10 seconds. Dupong shares it to Manicky. And we're going to get a foul with 5 seconds to play. I believe Ava Larson is hit with the foul. That's her third. Team's eighth. 8 fouls each. Final 5 seconds here, and free throws are coming for Tessa Manicky. She'll shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw is up and good. And Tessa will get another one. And then the Knights will have the basketball with 5.7 seconds to play. Second free throw for Tessa Manicky. It's up. Rattling out, no good. Rebound is going to be down to Maddie Quadlity, and now the Knights will push it up the floor. Ava Larson, the last to touch, and that'll be the ball game. The final, 61-28. The Fosston Greyhounds defeating the Climax Fisher Knights in girls basketball on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us. Post-game recap from Fisher coming your way next.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3us.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agramax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, seed conditioning, crop scouting and consulting, research and crop insurance, Agramax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Agramax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agramaxllc.com.
Next new variety we have pending approval is 8938. Good tons, good sugar, but a great disease package that we're looking forward to with this variety. And as you can see with the root shape, again, we're not giving up any root shape, good harvestability. If you have some tough ground that you're needing to put some beets on for the next year, this is one that could potentially be a great fit for those acres.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There's one for you to join today. For latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
Final score, 61-28. Climax Fisher defeats Fosston on yourliveevent.com. We'll update the scoreboard for you. It did not end in a tie, and it's not halftime. Can promise you that. It is 61-28. Climax Fisher defeating Fosston here on yourliveevent.com. Fosston, defeating Climax Fisher. I didn't mean to say that the wrong way. Fosston with a win, 61-28. Greyhounds move to 13-0, while Climax Fisher drops to 4-10 on the season. The first half saw the Climax Fisher Knights and Foster Greyhounds really going. It truly was a back-and-forth ordeal. Then come second half, the Knights score the very first points, but then would go scoreless for the next 11 minutes of clock time. And from there, that would really be about it. The Greyhounds were able to put together enough and mustered their way to victory. They find a way, 61-28, behind the 21 points of Taylor Kronig, 19 from Caitlin Vesledal. And the Knights, they found themselves into some turnover trouble in the second half, which then certainly complicated a few things. With the Greyhounds earn the victory, they're now 13-0, while the Knights drop to 4-10. Fosston wins it 61-28. That's the final score here on yourliveevent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, and natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call Community Co-op today, 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers. Community Co-op, your co-op in your community.
It was parents' night. That first half was very close and competitive, 8-point game at halftime. You know, we were a little sloppy there, or really sloppy at times, and just kind of a little out of control at times. We told them we need to settle down. We've got to look to push the ball, but when it's not there, bring it back out, run our offense. We got the advantage in the post. We got some outside shooters. Just run our offense and take some good shots.
And the kids did that. They ran the offense pretty well and rebounded the basketball well. I don't know if I have the final stats on that one yet, but they rebounded the ball, especially in the second half, really well at that.
Well, we played a lot better the second half. You can tell we played a little more energy. Defensively, we did a lot better job, you know, holding them to 8 points in the second half. Yep. You know, Grace Rue came in tonight and really gave us some good minutes at the post. We were a little short-handed at the guard, and Tessa Manicky came in and gave us some good minutes there in the first half. We were in a little bit of foul trouble there in the first half. Bought us some time to get into the second half then.
Yeah, had you down for a slight advantage in the rebound category over the Knights, but a lot of those came offensively, and you, to the kids' credit, got some points right off those rebounds, which were huge. Yeah, we got some second chance opportunities. Whenever you can win the turnover battle, so you have more possessions, more offensive possessions. Whenever you can out-rebound them and give you some more offensive possessions, it should put you in a good position to win the game. Well, I know you're going to get right back on the horse here. You've got, if I'm not mistaken, Mahnomen Waban on the schedule here tomorrow night.
Huge game tomorrow night. That's going to be a very tough test at Mahnomen, so we're going to have to come ready to play and play well just to be able to compete with them. They're a very solid team. They've really been playing well. And again, we're going to have our A game just to be in the game and compete.
Yeah, they're going to bring a lot of pressure, certainly, no doubt. And for the kids, I know you're going to get a couple more games here. Go Monday, Thursday, Friday next week. So 3 games, getting those in. I know we got kind of jammed here, but then that's it. Then we're going to tournaments.
Then it's playoff time, and hopefully we have playoffs. Hopefully nothing gets in the way of that as far as COVID or anything like that. But, yeah, we got a tough test ahead of us with Friday, Mahnomen, and it's one game at a time. But we got Mahnomen, then we got a game on Monday with Park Christian. And then we got another big test with Fertile, and we got to go up to Stephen Argyle then on Friday, which is going to be another tough game for us. So we've got some tough games ahead of us, but hopefully it'll make us better come playoff times.
That's right, and the girls got better, I thought, in that second half tonight too, and put the pedal down when they needed to, and a quality victory here tonight on the road. As always, Kelly, thanks for the time. Good to see you and the girls here tonight. Congrats on the victory.
Thank you.
You got it. Kelly Beacon, head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, joining us on the postgame report. The postgame show here on yourliveevent.com. The Greyhounds stay unbeaten, 13-0, defeating the Climax Fisher Knights, who now drop to 4-10, 61-28, the final score. Let's talk about the Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection here this evening. Halstead Telephone Company is how to connect. They, of course, are serving the area. Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability that you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. Well, our post-game connection, you can go ahead and talk about the connection between Taylor Kronig and Caitlin Vezidal. They combined for 40 of the 61 points here tonight for the Fosston Greyhounds, and also did combine for 15 rebounds of their 45 total. So real solid effort, and that's the post-game connection tonight. The Greyhounds connecting and finding their way to an unbeaten 13-0, defeating Climax Fisher 61-28. In our post-game report, We keep it rolling with our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Enbridge Energy. Yes, yes, yes. Enbridge work has begun to replace that line 3, and it's keeping everyone safe. That's the top priority of Enbridge. They're using all the safety protocols and more as Enbridge employees want everyone home safe. Learn more, visit enbridge.com/line3.us. And our Enbridge Energy player of the game, I'm going to go with Hallie Reitmeyer of the Climax Fisher Knights, as she ends up here tonight with 12 points and 6 rebounds. And in the ball game, Hallie had 11 in the first half and was really solid, just a steady player in that first half for the Knights. And she's really coming of age as a freshman. She's been gradually improving and finding herself now at this stage kind of a full player on the floor too, mixing in defense and some pressure there. She had some good ball handlings too. She is going to be the Enbridge Energy player of the game, bringing the energy here tonight for the Climax Fisher Knights. The final score, 61-28, Fosston over Climax Fisher on yourliveevent.com. We'll take a time out, come back with more of the postgame report right after this.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
The mission of the Fisher Public Schools is to educate all students to their greatest potential, prepare them for the future, and inspire a passion for lifelong learning. For more information about what the Fisher School has to offer your child, log on to fisher.k12.mn.us. The Fisher School District wishes all of their students the best this school year.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Let's bring it on back here for the postgame report as we continue on yourliveevent.com with postgame coaches' comments. And we are going to visit as Fosston gets the victory 61-28, staying unbeaten on the season, topping Climax Fisher. Head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, Adriana Rooney, joining us for some postgame conversation. And Coach, I know we talked on the air and off the air earlier tonight about your girls' approach for tonight, coming in off a win against Park Christian earlier in the week. And knowing, kind of up against the unbeaten Fosston, girls were excited about it. Had to be happy with the first half, going into halftime 28-20. Girls were playing really well in that first half tonight.
Yeah, first half was awesome. They were ready to go. They came out. They were on fire. They were causing errors for the other team. And, if we would have had two halves like that, I think it obviously would have been a lot closer.
Yeah, it would have been. I know that we were talking about it during the game too, and just kind of, okay, so Fosston went on a run, and then for the Knights, ice cold. Do you think Fosston's depth maybe played a factor into that? Your girls maybe a little bit sluggish in the second half, or they expended a lot of energy? I'll let you comment.
Honestly, we don't look to score. That's probably one of our biggest weaknesses is we don't look to score. We have like 1, 2, maybe 3 girls that look every once in a while, but there was one time where we got the ball down on the block and off of a rebound, and no one was on us, and we kicked it out. We dribbled it all the way out to the three-point line and started turning and putting it back up. And I guess that's just what the frustrating thing is, because how do you win a game without scoring?
Makes it really tough in a game of scoring.
A little bit.
You're right. So on a flip side of some of the good things, first half equal turnover battle. That's a very good thing.
Yep.
Your girls were actually ahead in the rebound battle to my numbers, and then in the end, you end up with 39 rebounds in the ball game. That's a lot of rebounds. That's a good stat to have.
Yeah, we're averaging around 50, so it's a little less than what we normally get, but we had I don't know. You know, like Gracie, she worked so hard
Yeah.
that last little bit, and you could tell she didn't give up. It's just, I don't know.
A little frustrating.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, second half, there just nothing was happening. It was 11 minutes of scoreless, so we could dwell on that all day long. I know you'd mentioned in the pregame you wanted them to stick with, and you got a half of it here tonight. You were hopeful for more.
Got a half of it, but, I mean, yeah, no, the first half was phenomenal. It was super awesome. I think the biggest thing that we were struggling with on the first half was the press, where we kind of couldn't figure out our rotation, but other than that, it was a super good first half. Hoping for the next couple of games to have 2 of those first halves.
Yeah, I think if you watch back film on it, you'll be happy. I even thought to myself, they're running through the offense. There were a lot of good things within it, so that was a positive. Outside of that, though, ends up in a loss, so you wanted to see it the other way around. But as far as the week goes, not a lost week. You come out of the gates. You had a tough game last Friday. You were able to put that behind the team and bounce right away on Monday and earn a hard-fought win on the road on Monday against Park.
Yeah, that game was phenomenal, and, you know, we kind of came off of that today for the first half, but we'll figure it out. You know, we'll get it figured out where we can have 2 halves like the first half.
You're getting good production from areas. I look at Hallie Reitmeyer. I know she's been amongst the leading scorers. She's in the top 10 in the conference on the per game average too. She ends with 12 today. She had 11 in the first half, and she's really grown since the last time I even look back to last Friday. How she's grown in a matter of a week.
Yeah, definitely. That's all you can ask for, is that they live and they learn and they grow from that. So.
Positive, again, Maddie Quadlity offering some quality minutes. She's grown from where she's been at the beginning of the season, joining in the team here this year.
Yeah, she's been, you know, a great asset to the team. She's a great, just a great teammate, great person. You give her a job and she goes in there and she does it. So that's really nice when they kind of do what you want, do what they tell you to do.
Absolutely. It's little things. So now the week isn't over. You've got another game, a Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, early afternoon against Oakley, or against Red Lake County Central in Oakley.
Yeah.
Opportunity, team that's also younger. They've got a couple of older gals, but younger ball club should be a good matchup.
Yeah, we definitely, we know that they're kind of a better team, but they're beatable. So we just have to go in there and play.
Hasn't it?
Yeah.
We can go back to January and think about where we were, and now we're sitting at mid-March. It's going to fly by. For the girls, put together some good basketball and see where the chips fall come playoff time.
Yeah, I definitely, you look at the girls at the beginning of the season and you look at them now, and they've only gone up. So, we have our tough games here and there, but it's been improvement every game. So that's all I guess I can ask for.
That's good. No doubt about it. Got to find the positives there. Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate you coming over and chatting. Good luck the rest of the way, and we'll see you on Friday and Saturday next week.
Perfect. Thank you.
You got it. That is Adriana Rooney. She is the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights girls basketball team, as the Knights fall here today 61-28, as they will move to 4-10 on the season. But again, Saturday with a matchup against Red Lake County Central in Oakley. We can run the conversation with RDK Enterprises, talking precision player of the game, and that's going to be Taylor Kronig. She led all scores with 21 tonight, and the first half she was really impressive. She scores 13 and did a lot of little things, and that's what Coach Viken wanted to see out of his team, do the little things, and she did that in the first half. Her season average 11 points per game. She put up 21 tonight, and she is our RDK Enterprises precision player of the game. Thinking about upgrading your planter, now is the time, because the dirt in the field is black. I even saw some dirt that's starting to crust over. It's March, for crying out loud, but we're not far. RDK Enterprises, their locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, ready for you. Learn about available rebates and financing. PlanterDoc.com. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119. Let's run down the final numbers here today, and the stats are brought to you by Christian Brothers Auto Group, ChristianCarsOnline.com for the vehicles in Mayville, Findlay, Cooperstown, Crookston, and Fertile. Convenient location, ChristianCarsOnline.com. For the Climax Fisher Knights, as they dropped to 4-10, they were led by Jenna Vosick, who had 9 points, 9 rebounds. Ella Reitmeyer, 2 and 8. It was 4 rebounds for Ava Larson, 2 rebounds for Trinity Erickson, 2 points, 3 boards for Maddie Quadlity, 12 and 6 for Hallie Reitmeyer, and 3 and 7 for Gracie Rowland. 8 of 14 from the line for the Knights, 39 rebounds, 26 turnovers, as they dropped to 4 and 10 in the season. Fosston, 3 points, 4 rebounds for Brynlee Mallon, 21 and 5 for Taylor Kronig, 6 and 2 for Tegan Noel, 2 points for Faith Ballstead, 3 points, 4 boards for Cora Norland. It was Grace Rue, 4.6 rebounds, 2 and 4 for Kinsley Dupong, 19 and 9 for Caitlin Vesledal, 6 rebounds for Jamie Carleen, 2 rebounds for Jenna Manicky, 1.3 boards for Tessa Manicky. The Greyhounds, 9 of 20 from the free throw line, had 45 rebounds and 18 turnovers in the game. They're 13 and 0, and again, a big matchup for them against Monome and Waban, a conference and section matchup coming tomorrow night as the Thunderbirds and the Greyhounds will go, and that's a home game for the Thunderbirds. That means you can catch the game on yourliveevent.com, as again, we'll have the last 2 games of the regular season for Climax Fisher girls basketball next Friday and next Saturday here on yourliveevent.com, and the boys' regular season home finale on Thursday next week, also against Fosston, will be right here on yourliveevent.com, so you can check it out. Final stats from Christian Brothers Auto Group, ChristianCarsOnline.com. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping make the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers that you've been seeing and hearing from here this evening. At the very least, tell them thank you. Thanks to Mike Vosick, cameraman. I don't even know what to say about Mike anymore. He's just kind of Mr. Everything. He's just, I don't even know if I can pump up Mike anymore, except I'll try my best. But Mike Vosick, great work here again, and very much appreciated there. This message, Angie was at the boys' game here this evening. She didn't purposely miss out on Jana's parents' night. Just want to get that. That's push the credit out there to make sure we got that covered there, in case people were wondering. And to you, the listener and viewer, thank you. We appreciate you checking the action out here tonight. Fosston wins the junior varsity in a shortened junior varsity, 31-12, and they win the varsity 61-28 here over Climax Fisher in Fisher. On yourliveevent.com, my name is Kevin Kochman. Thanking you, and have a great night, everybody.